Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by the headquarters and headquarters battalion captain, Chaplain Bright.
Please join me as your conscience allows you. Father in heaven, I give you thanks for this day that you've given us, and for this nation that we have the privilege to serve. While our hearts are filled with gratitude today, that gratitude is also mixed with grief. We ask your comfort and peace to extend to all those who are suffering from recent events in our own formations and from across the country. I ask you for your blessing on this nation and its leaders. Would you direct both their and our hearts to whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, that we might practice these things. As we gather together today to honor Colonel Capra, I ask your blessing on him, as well as on Molly, Hannah, Jackson, and Liam. Would you go before them with provision and protection in this next season of life? While we reflect on Colonel Capra's service to the first team, I ask you to give growth to the investment he has made in so many lives. Would the first team and the Army as a whole continue to reap the harvest of their diligent planning for years to come? Amen.
The presentation of roses is a long-standing cavalry tradition. Red roses for the outgoing spouse, sacred by the bonds of loyalty and affection between them. Today, Miss Molly Capra is presenting a basket of carrots as a token of their appreciation for the 4th Cavalry Detachment. The roses are delivered by Sergeant Long, riding Duke.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cooper Field. Command Sergeant Major Monday and I are very thankful for you all joining us on this beautiful Texas afternoon. A special welcome to all of our distinguished guests from across the installation and from our community, to our veterans, and to the friends of the 1st Cavalry Division. In particular, my personal thanks to Lieutenant General White and other fellow general officers and command sergeants major for joining us here today, along with our Central Texas community leaders. Last but not least, a warm welcome to all of our spouses who have joined us today. Thank you for coming together and joining with us on this special farewell to an outstanding leader and a true cavalryman, Captain Kevin, sorry Kevin. Colonel Kevin Capra and his wife Molly. As you can imagine, events like this are never possible without the support of a great team working behind the scenes, including our ceremonies and protocol staff, our honor guard, the Horse Cavalry Detachment, and the best band in the land, the 1st Cav Band. Please join me in a round of applause. Farewells are tough, and even more difficult when you have to say goodbye to an essential member of the team who, flat out, makes the organization better every day. While today is a tough day as we say goodbye to one of the division's favorite sons, Colonel Kevin Capra, his wife Molly, and their children Hannah, Jackson, and Liam. It's also a day to celebrate the many contributions of the Capra team that they've made to this historic organization. The Chief's leadership has been instrumental in making the 1st Cavalry Division the most ready and lethal formation in the Army, and that's his legacy. The Chief of Staff job is the hardest job in the division as you work through countless details every day to keep the division running. When Kevin took charge of the division staff 24 months ago, after commanding the Grey Wolf Brigade, he immediately rose to the occasion, navigating the division staff and this organization through key leader transitions, warfighter exercises, worldwide deployments, and multiple crisis events. Ultimately, he was the driving force in demonstrating to the Army that building lethal units can and must be done while taking care of soldiers and families. He operationalized people first and led the way in building a cohesive team that's fit disciplined, well-trained, and ready to fight anywhere at any time. It would be impossible to pay tribute to all of Colonel Capra's contributions toward making this organization better, but I would like to take the next few minutes to highlight just a couple. Kevin, as the chief, your passion, and I have passion, underlined twice and in bold, your passion for this division, your tremendous warfighting expertise, and your extraordinary leadership facilitated the readiness across the division, ensuring our units were prepared to support operations around the globe. You served as the point man for multiple tactical training exercises and the operational deployments, including the division's forward element in Europe, Iron Horse Brigade, and the Air Cav Brigade's rotations to support Operation Atlantic Resolve, and to welcome the Afghan guests during Operation Allies Welcome. This division is always in motion, and your stamina, your perseverance, and your energy ensured we never lost momentum, never came up short, and always took the objective and accomplished our missions. Over the past year, we have honored the 1st Cavalry Division centennial anniversary, and Colonel Capra was pivotal in facilitating a year-long commemoration that continues today, honoring the 100 years of service and sacrifice of this division, properly honoring our veterans, and inspiring today's troopers in the 1st Cavalry Division. A combat veteran of this division, bookended on both shoulders with the big yellow patch, there is no one more appropriate or qualified to lead this division through its centennial. The Chief's most important contribution to the 1st team is his exceptional leadership. Colonel Capra's keen intellect, combined with his talent for encouraging productive feedback, made him a master planner and an inclusive team builder. He coached, he taught, and he mentored an incredible staff through one-on-one mentorship and through investing in our leaders through a deliberate leader development session process. He championed developmental opportunities within the division, all of them aimed at increasing our readiness and combat capability while training, educating, and mentoring our junior leaders and troopers to be better soldiers, better leaders, and better human beings. Kevin has done this while demonstrating how to be balanced in your work and your life. Coaching his son's teams, being at every hockey and lacrosse tournament, taking time to go on college tours with his boys, and helping Hannah transition into college. Kevin, you have done it all, and I cannot thank you enough for your efforts and your balanced energy poured into this division and the readiness to deploy our units to support missions anywhere on the globe while never compromising our genuine care and compassion for our troopers and their families. You are the embodiment of our mantra. People first isn't just another thing we do, it is in everything that we do. Kevin Capra is a man of character, a role model who lives the standards of our Army and the values of our profession. He is a leader that epitomizes the 4 C's of commitment, competence, caring, and courage. He is a leader of consequence. Chief, I will miss your humorous, educational, and always witty analogies. I will miss your candor and your wise counsel. And I can say without a doubt, there is no one I would rather be in a foxhole with in a tough fight than Kevin Capra. Please join me in a round of applause for our Chief of Staff, Colonel Kevin Capra. Kevin's great, but he will be the first to tell you that his strength, his energy, and his drive to be the best that he can be every day springs from his family and from his true love, Molly. Molly, it is not lost on us the sacrifices you and your family have made over the last 26 years while enabling Kevin to do what he was called to do in the profession that he loves. Your strength and the strength of your family is amazing, and you and Kevin are true Army family role models for all of us. On behalf of the CAV troopers here and abroad, thank you. Thank you for supporting our troopers and their families through volunteering your time, operating above and beyond the call of duty every single day. The good news is that the Capras are not going far away. Just across post, so the Capra Cantina can remain a rallying point for fun and fellowship. I'll be there this weekend. Kevin and Molly, thank you again for everything you've done for the first team, for our troopers, for our families. Godspeed. Dee and I wish you all the very best success in your next chapter. We are a winning team who earned a prestigious reputation that it has because of leaders like Colonel Kevin Capra and family members like Molly and the kids, who invested in our troopers, in our families, and in our community so that we can continue the CAV legacy as the nation's premier armored formation and the most lethal fighting force the world has ever known. We are the CAV, courageous, audacious, and victorious. Live the legend. Once again, thank you.
Attention orders. The Legion of Merit is being presented to Colonel Kevin S. Capra for exceptionally meritorious service from 17th July 2020 to 31st of July 2020, while serving as the Chief of Staff of the 1st Cavalry Division. Colonel Capra's leadership, professionalism, dedication to duty, tactical knowledge, and relentless pursuit of excellence had a lasting impact on soldiers and significantly contributed to the unit's success. His exemplary performance is in keeping with the finest traditions of the military service and reflects great credit upon him, Greek Armored Corps, and Fort Hood, and the United States Army. By order of the Secretary of the Army, this 26th of May, 2022, signed, Robert P. White, Lieutenant General, USA, Commanding. Major General Richardson will now present Miss Molly Capra with the Meritorious Public Service Medal, Honorary Texan, and 1st Cavalry Division Dorsey Award. Please remain seated during the presentation of the awards. At this time, Miss Molly Capra is being presented the Meritorious Public Service Medal, recognizing her dedication to the 1st Team in Fort Hood. Attention orders. The Meritorious Public Service Medal is being presented to Miss Molly Capra for exceptional support to the troopers, spouses, and families of the 1st Cavalry Division, Fort Hood, and local communities from June 24, 2018 to May 26, 2020. Her dedication and devotion to others played a vital role in the success of the unit's mission and shaped the future of the family support within the unit. Ms. Capra's dedication and selfless service are in keeping with the finest traditions of public service and reflect great credit upon her, 1st Cavalry Division, and the United States Army. Signed, John B. Richardson IV, Major General, USA, Commanding. Mrs. Molly Capra is now being presented the Honorary Texan, recognizing her support to the state of Texas. Mrs. Molly Capra is being presented the 1st Cavalry Division Dorsey Award in recognition of your dedicated service to the 1st Cavalry Division and the local Fort Hood community. Regarded as the mother of the division, Mrs. Gladys Dorsey was instrumental in the development of the 1st Cavalry Division patch. In 1921, Mrs. Dorsey assisted Brigadier General Robert L. Howes, the 1st Commanding General of the 1st Cavalry Division, in designing the division's patch, which was symbolized Americans' 1st team for the last 100 years. Ms. Molly Capra's dedication of time and talent have left a similar lasting impact upon the quality of life, well-being, and resilience of the division's families. The leaders and troopers of the 1st Team extend their deepest appreciation for your extensive contributions and active kindness toward the families of the America's Cavalry Division. Signed, John B. Richardson IV, Major General, USA, Army, Commanding.